One percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. In this video, I bought this thing. I'm gonna review it. This thing, the Tib bar from the Tib bar guys, just got it in the mail. Happy July 4th. Let's open it and let's review it. Let's see if it works. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. Tib bar. So it just came in a box. It said it came in 2 days. I think it was $100. A while back I looked at it and they were all sold out. I guess the Kneesovertoesguy is really pushing some stuff, and I like a lot of his stuff, and this is one of the things that I do like. And so hopefully it's better than the monkey feet. If you saw that review on the monkey foot, I didn't really like that one. I thought it was kind of a one-trick pony. Didn't really, it didn't fit well with all my weights and stuff like that. So let's see if this one's any better. It's $100. It came in a box, and it already came assembled, which is nice. Nothing in the box other than that sticker. And so I'm cool with that. Don't waste any stuff with packaging or instructions or anything. So there's no instructions. So let's take a look at this. Let's give you a closer look. Okay, it has a little foam padding here. It's pretty light, so pretty sure this is just PVC pipe, cleaned up very well. Props to the guy who created this. I mean, right here it's already scuffed up. It's like white, so obviously it's just white PVC pipe. And they, I don't know, glued it together somehow. These look pretty solid, these little clamps here. So I guess you just pull it through and then there's a little thing to secure it there. We'll see. All right, and since there are no instructions, you'll have to figure out how to use it on your own. So hopefully I'm smart enough to figure this out. So I have a few weights here. I got a 5, a 10, and then I got a 10 and a 15 bumper. Not sure how much more you need, and let's see. Okay, so all you do is just unscrew that, or take that off, and then simple enough, little clamps. And I guess they want you to trap the weight in between both. That would probably make the most sense. Let's see. I think these are going to be one of those things when you, once you get it on, you're not going to really change the weight too much, especially for me. Does it rattle? There's a little bit of extra space here. So I think it'll fit some standard plates as well. And I guess it's just like this. Oh yeah, that's it. All right, so on this chair, does it say what does it do what it's intended to do? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number one, 5 pounds is way too light for me, but you want to get the feel for it. Sitting on a chair like this, I'm doing a leg extension and my quads are flexed just to hold this, so I'm getting a little quad workout. So I'm gonna have to go over here to the edge of this bench here. That'd probably be a little bit better, so you're just focusing on the ankles. So I like it so far. I mean, it does what it does. My left ankle is not as mobile as my right. It stems from all the gazillion ankle injuries that I've had. And that's why I'm always continually trying to get that mobility back in my ankle after years of neglect. Way back when I couldn't even do a squat, so I hated squats. And then over time, I've not listened to the doctor. They told me to give up basketball. They told me I wouldn't walk normal again, that I would always have to wear ankle braces, blah, blah, blah. Maybe some of you guys are out there like me. And then so I rehabbed. I did all kinds of stuff on my own to get that mobility back. And it's a lot better than it was ever before. My hips are way stronger. I made a video with the simple bands. You guys should be doing stuff like that. You guys have seen me do tib work with the bands. I'll have the bands loop low. And so I bought this just because, you know, I want to be able to hit my lower tibs in multiple ways. So you got the wall tibs where you're leaned against the wall. You got the banded one where you have the band underneath and you're pulling up in circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. And then you kind of got the mobile one that I'll have my players do with the mini band because they don't have access to everything. All right, so let's try 15 pounds and see if it's any different. There's this little bump on my weight, and so this tiny little rubber thing on the clamp won't let me put it on. It won't let me go all the way through, so I'll have to go to the very end on this one. So there might be a little bit of rattling on this next one, which isn't cool. And now I can't even stick it through this one. So let me try the other side. So whoever drilled that hole didn't drill it out super clean. All right. Oh. Well, this is annoying. So that, I just realized that. So this one isn't drilled out cleanly. So I guess manufacturing isn't fully there yet for these products. You can just kind of shove it through and see if yeah, so I'm going pretty hard on this. Yeah, not cool. So you can see it. I mean, I'm gonna have to go get my drill and clean that out myself. Not worth sending it back. So that's pretty annoying. Like, I mean, now that I look at some of these other holes, they're not completely drilled out completely. So that's just like quality assurance. Like, it'll come in through this way on the bottom one, but then you won't be able to get through to the end. So like it won't go through. Okay, these other ones are fine. So the other ones just go through just fine. Right, that's kind of how they should go. I guess now it's time to check all of them. So they all work except for the very top one, which is annoying, very annoying. Ah! Tip bar guys, come on, man. The shipping didn't come as fast. It said it was 2 days. It came in 4. I'm not sure if that's their fault or USPS. All right, so let's try again. Let's put this one at the top. Put a 5-pounder and then 10-pounder, and then now I'm avoiding the top one. All right. right, let's go, man. So sit at the edge of the bench. All right, 15 pounds is way heavier, bro. My ankle just popped on the right side. Oh man, so this is going to be really good for mobility in your ankles, because right now my ankles are being weighed down. So be careful with how much weight you start off with. This is 15. Does it do what it says it does? I mean, it works perfectly. My ankles are clicking around a little bit. Not used to the weight on the plantar flexion side or the downward side. And I'm getting a good stretch through here, like nice little stretch. A little bit more, it'll be a little bit more weight, it'll be uncomfortable. So this is kind of building up that new range of motion, which that alone I think is worth the $100 to me. Okay, so let's actually use it for what it was intended to do here. You play around with the foot position a little bit. So if I go a little bit quick, you're gonna get that rattling. That's not like great. Manageable, you could deal with it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's not really burning my tibs, it's really burning down here right now, which is good. The thing about these bars or anything that's double, a little bit hard to get out of, especially if you're going to be down here. The thing about any of these bars is that, you know, one side, anytime you're doing like a squat or a leg press, anything bipedal, right in two legs, your dominant leg will do most of the work. So my left isn't doing as much as my right, so you have to be really aware of what leg you're using more to balance it out. So in terms of balancing it out, I would still recommend doing the banded stuff, right? So that way you could get one leg at a time. All right, let's clips, solid. So that was 15 pounds. I want to see if it feels any different with the bigger weight. Maybe it'll rattle less. So two little ones versus one big one. I can already tell here that like this one's gonna move less because it's just one. I don't know how to get up. I guess like that would be the only way for me. Here we go. Definitely recommend using less plates so there's not rattling. This one, the bumper plate feels better because it's bigger and the weight seems a little bit more distributed. So I definitely recommend using a bumper plate or a larger plate, not two little ones or your standard plates. So this feels a lot better. You can work your tibs by locking out your knees or having them slightly bent. Slightly bent will probably be a little bit more comfortable for most of you guys. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going here. I mean, this is working, so I'm actually excited now. That's a good burn there. How do you get out of it without killing yourself? I don't know how to get out of it just yet. I mean, first time through. Whee! Do I dare try another 10 pounds? That should burn pretty good. Let's do it. Let's do it anyways. So, will I ever load up enough weight to the very top where that's going to be a big problem? Highly unlikely, but it shouldn't be a problem. It's still annoying to buy something and it's not fully there. So this plate doesn't have that problem. It doesn't have that lip that these other regular standard plates have. So just kind of something to be aware of. Let me show you guys. So this little lip messes up with the spacing on the tib bar, so I can't load it. Whereas the bumpers, it's completely smooth. So just that tiny little lip doesn't allow for the plates to go on smoothly. So that's kind of a thing that you guys should be wary of, this tiny little lip. And if you're having normal plates like this other plate, you see there's that tiny little lip, so I know this one won't work, or won't work as well. Same as this other one with that tiny little lip. All right, 25 pounds. This will probably be way too heavy, but let's see if I can do it without dying. I don't know how you would. Oh, I just stepped on it. It sounded like it cracked. Oh, yeah. I don't know if there's a more graceful way of getting on or loading up the weight, but 25 pounds, here we go. Now I know why there's pads here, man. So when the weight gets there, it's kind of heavy on the front of your foot there. So make sure those pads are in the right spot on your foot, or else it'll hurt, man. A little hard to adjust. All right, there we go. Hey, I can do 25 pounds. I definitely noticed a big discrepancy in my legs. My right does a lot more, like I said, because of the ankle injuries all in the right, in the left. I've had ankle injuries on the right, but I rehabbed better on my right. My worst ankle injury was on my left. It was 8 months. All right, so when it's heavy, it's super hard to get out. I don't know how you would get out easier, because your legs are locked in, you're on a bench, you want to be at the end. Maybe I'm missing something here. I don't know. Overall, will I use it? Yes, I'll definitely use it. Maybe I'm just going to leave a 25 pound or 15 pound weight. I think 15 pound weight is more manageable for getting in and out of. But maybe I'll just leave a 25 pound on here and do a few reps and get it done that way. So, I mean, I like how it does all of that. Let me see real quick if I could do a hanging leg raise or something. Can you guys see? Can you use this thing as like a hip flexor or a weight thing? All right, let's find out. That works actually really good. It's like holding a dumbbell between your feet. Is it completely necessary? No, let me... Here. See if you guys can see this. So I'm hanging on this thing, and then all right, that's a little added bonus if you want to hit the abs and I guess work your hip flexors a little bit. All right, let's wrap it up there. Would I recommend it? $100, very specific machine for a home gym. Yeah, I would, especially if you have a 25-pound, 15-10, one of these bumper plates laying around. I would definitely recommend it. The padding, if you guys are going to use it, okay, make sure that you're putting it on that soft part of your foot right above where your toes bend, or else it'll hurt quite a bit. It'll put quite a bit of pressure at the top of your foot there. The build, it's just plastic. It's just plastic. It's nothing special. The clips, be aware of your plates and stuff like that. It works. It works exactly how it should. Is it a little expensive for a piece of equipment like this? Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'm a cheapskate. But you know, once you get it, it's $100. I guess it's worth it. A little bit costly up front, especially if the little manufacturing thing is not specifically clean. But overall, I'd recommend it if you're looking to